So it's the year 2001 and you just finished playing one of the greatest games ever made. Even if you didn't like it that much at the time, you still liked Wario and you wondered to yourself, when will Wario Land 5, the sixth Wario Land game, be released? It's not like there was a shortage on Wario games, but none of them were Wario Land. Granted, Wario World came pretty close, but you slept on that game because you were too busy playing Animal Crossing, you mook, you moron, you dingus. But after 7 long years of Wario Landless waiting, something changed in 2008. As far as I've been able to find, Wario Land Shake It was announced in a May 2008 Famitsu article only 2 months before its Japanese launch date. As for America, there are a gaggle of gaming magazines we could search through, but as for Nintendo Power, it seems to have been announced in volume 232, a month before its launch, and then featured in 233 for launch, where it had like a cover and probably some, pages where they're like, this game's good, you should buy it. But, if you're like me, your Nintendo Power subscription had probably lapsed by 2008. While game journalism websites obviously existed in 2008, I never really browsed them much. I used GameFAQs, but that's not really a news site. I believe I received most of my game advertising from Game Informer at the time, because, that was before I soured on GameStop and realized they're a bad company. The earliest mention I can see of Wario Land Shake It on GameSpot is in July of 2008 as part of their E3 coverage. Wario Land Shake It was at E3 on the show floor, but not in the Nintendo press conference. It was a really busy show with some big hitters, so, I get it. They didn't have time for Wario Land Shake It. I could have known about Wario Land Shake It's existence as early as late May or mid-July if I was more online back then, or paid more attention to a magazine I received with a membership to a company I'd yet to realize really sucks. But the point is, I somehow managed to miss any news of the release of a new entry into one of my favorite game franchises that had been dormant for 7 years. That is, until mid-September, when I received this ad on YouTube. Wow! Incredible, right? A new Wario Land! Well, this isn't even what the ad looked like back then. I remember losing my mind over this. Not only was there a new Wario Land, but the ad's just plain fun and cool. I was sending it to everybody, like, hey, look at this cool ad that Nintendo took out. The page is Wario's shaking, and the page is it's very neat and cool. It's a good advertisement. Now, I'll admit the user NukeJP, who archived this ad with the JavaScript app or whatever enhancement that allowed the page to seemingly react to the action taken in the video, has an unfortunate name, but seeing as they seem to be Japanese, I'm going to assume they aren't advocating for nuking Japan or any weird BS like that, and just probably an unfortunate name. And this probably isn't even worth mentioning, but I just want to mention it just in case. This is just what YouTube looked like back in 2008. This isn't like some weird, like, why does YouTube look weird? Why didn't they just make it look like YouTube? This is just what it looked like. This isn't like weird branding. Oh, we can't make it look like actual YouTube. This is just what it looked like back then, 11 years ago, as of this recording. So yes, the entire point of all of this was to set the stage for an advertisement. A great advertisement, but it's still an advertisement. It's a good one, though. Also, I guess Nintendo demoed Wario Land Shake It across America at several Six Flags amusement parks? I would wonder why I never heard about this before now, but I guess I just explained why that would be.